In the final section, Sachin reminisces on his early career, what it has meant to him to play for India, and life beyond 22 yards.
In conclusion, I want to talk about playing for India. Deep within, I sense, beyond the fame and the money, that is what means a lot to you. And I may be wrong, but I get a sense that one of the reasons you're pushing yourself also is to continue to play for India. You know, I want you to talk a little bit about that, because from you were 16 when you first put on the India colours, 39 and a half, 23 years, even the curls are gone.
I think I'm allowed to change my hairstyle every 7
Yes,
years.
you are.
In the last 22 years,
yes,
I've changed my hairstyle 3 times.
But,
so it's okay.
About playing for India.
How do I express myself on this particular topic? I think it's my life. Cricket has been my life. I've not only the 22 years that I've been playing for India, but even before that, right from the age of 11, when I chose to play cricket seriously. Before that, yes, I loved cricket, but it was tennis ball and with my friends in the building. Just that, nothing beyond that. But the day I took this decision that I'm going to play cricket seriously and my dream is to play for India.
Yeah.
From that moment, everything that has happened in my life was for cricket.
Yeah.
And everything happened around cricket. All that responsibility, all the pressures, everything was managed. The first half was managed by my brother Ajit and all the family members, but mainly my brother Ajit. And when I got married, Anjali also shared that burden. And then various people around me. The first company who signed me up was Worldtel, Mark Mascarenhas. Along with Ravi Shastri was instrumental in making that happen, where the idea was the management company would take care of all the commercial side, and they would go through the contracts and check with the lawyers and all those things, so that I could be focused on cricket. And it worked brilliantly for me, because then my mind was only on cricket and nothing else. And the best part about Mark Mascarenhas, who died in a car accident, was he understood cricket. He loved cricket.
Yeah.
So there was never an occasion where Mark ever told me that, forget about your practice session, we have to do this commercial. Yeah. Never ever. In fact, it would be the other way around, that you leave the commercials and all that, I'll manage that side, you focus on cricket. And that was so important to me, because it happened at a critical stage of my career. And if I'm not mistaken, I was the first one to
Yes, you were.
to have signed a contract with the
Yes,
company.
you were.
And from there on, various players have signed. I feel in my case, I can speak for, it really worked well. From there on, I moved on to a lot of other guys, WSG and
Yes.
few other guys.
But my question was about playing for India.
So, in short, what I'm trying to say is, everything happened around cricket. Cricket was always in the foreground. The rest of the things were in the background. And the background pressures, which may have distracted me from cricket, or may have not allowed me to spend X number of hours that I wanted to on cricket field, took backward step. My cricket was always there. There were no compromises made, which was an unwritten law. It was a clear-cut understanding between whichever company who was managing me at that particular moment, and any activity which took place. So I'm so glad that, all these things. Let me tell you, in my school days, there were times when I felt no, I should not go for practice. I should spend time with my building friends, have bhel puri, pani puri, vada pav, all those things with them, watch a movie, or play cricket with tennis ball, run around in front of my building, and do all those things which a 12-year-old is expected to do. My coach would come from Shivaji Park on his scooter and pick me up and make me practice. He would. I've tried to hide so many times and all that, but I was always caught. But when I look back and put those all the number of days which I didn't want to practice together, I'm so glad that those things happened in my life. And you only realize when you reach a certain stage in your career, you realize that you remember all those sessions, and you say, "Wow, if those things hadn't happened in my life, maybe I would have missed out on so many things." And because those things happened, I think I'm sitting here in front of you.
When did you first wear the India color? Any form?
It was in Pakistan. We played a practice match before the first test,
1980.
1989, and that was the time that Mr. Chandu Bode, who was our coach that time, on that tour, gave me the cap, and it was a golden moment for me to get India cap, India sweater. It was special.
Is that why you said, when after scoring your 100th, after scoring it I felt a 50 kilos lighter, is a comment which is ascribed to you. Is
Yes.
it because you were being accused of focusing on your personal achievement rather than achieving for the country?
Not really. I mean, you always go out there to score big runs, and whatever individual records, also which people have celebrated, they have written various good articles and all that, took place playing for India. So whatever I have done, whether it was good or bad, it was playing for India, and the intention was absolutely clear that I want to go and win this match. And while doing that, if various things you are able to achieve or various things that you've not been able to achieve, that is beyond my control. I can only go out and give my best. After that, it's the Almighty's control. You can only. That's why I've always believed that pre-match preparation is extremely important, because at least you know that you've prepared yourself to the best of your ability to deliver, and that is where, to me, the commitment is. After that, you have to go out and try your best. Whatever you've practiced, you go out there and hope that it works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.